Hi guys, EBPMAN with Tablets for Me, and today we're going to do an unboxing review of a case for the iPhone 5 or 5S from Trent, and this is the Alixo case. So this case is made up of two components. The first thing you have is a hard TPU case. So you have the soft TPU material on the side, and then it's made out of a hard plastic back, and it's clear, so it's going to show off the Apple logo. You have the front faceplate, which you'll notice has all the appropriate cutouts so that you can hear and also use your Touch ID. There's a little sheet of plastic here that we'll remove in a second, but it's something that your phone would be inserted here, and then you would insert it into the case, and we're going to see how that inserts in just a second. Alright, so we're going to take our case. I've removed all the plastic that was on the case, or the front face plate. I'm going to take my iPhone 5S, snap it in just like this, and it's going to go nicely into place. The actual Touch ID does have a film on it that's really protecting it. Remember, we talked about that this phone is a dust-proof case, so you'll notice that there is a plastic here that is non-removable, and then also one that here as well to really protect that. So the next step is to insert it into the actual backing itself, and I always like starting with the side first, and all you're going to do is just snap it in. I'm just going to do that right now. And you just want all the corners to align and to nicely fit into place. So you're going to see that as I'm putting that in and working that in all the way around, that will start taking place. Now, the cover is a very nice cover. It feels high quality. You'll notice that the back is clear. It does protect your phone's camera, so you notice you got some really good depth right there, so you don't really have to worry about your camera getting scratched. You have also, like I said, your Touch ID is still accessible or functional just by pressing your hand right there. You do have your power or your volume rockers there accessible, and then you also have the volume or the ringer mute also there. On the top, you have also some protection, and we're going to open that up so you can see that for a second. That covers up your different ports on your phone. So the first thing you'll see is right here. You have your power button is depressible. You can just press it right there. It is covered, so if I press it, you notice that it does turn on without any problem. And on the bottom, this is where some of the ports are covered, right? So you have your headphone jack here protected, and then also you have your power area is protected. You have a grill where you can actually still hear music, so that is not covered up. And again, all you have to do is, if you want to protect it, all you do is close it up just like that, and then it just goes into each one of the areas, and you'll be able to close that up. So overall feel, it does have a smooth, glossy-like finish on the back. The sides are really nicely protected. You'll notice that you have the Trent logo here on the side, and it makes the phone feel substantially, I would say, more durable as you're holding it in your hand. It does feel like you have some adequate protection. And the neat thing about this is that if you do want to switch faceplates and maybe go from a white phone to more of a black look, you can do that as well, even though you have a white phone. I'm going to switch it so you can take a look and see what the difference looks like once we go to the other faceplate. So what I did is I changed the front faceplate that we had here, which was the white one, and I swapped it out with the black. And I have to say, it's almost like it's transformed my iPhone from being a silver iPhone to now the black look iPhone. Again, I have the white button here is still there for my Touch ID, but it actually gives it somewhat of a unique feature. You'll notice here at the very top, the camera and some of the sensors there still stand out in white, but it's a good looking case, especially if you go with a black look. So one of the neat features, I guess, about this specific case is not only is it giving you some really good protection from dust and also giving you some really nice impact protection, it's also giving you the ability to switch up and make things, make your iPhone look different and not really have to get a different color iPhone. So that was my review of this case from Trent. It's the Alixo ultra thin rugged case for the iPhone 5 or 5S. Remember, once again, it has that the two face plates that we just spoke about, and it is going to give you some really nice protection for your iPhone 5 5S. One thing to highlight that this is not a waterproof case in any way, but it will give you some nice protection just in case you do drop your phone. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them on the YouTube channel. And as always, don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. Thanks again.